Alright, anime fans, today let's dive into anime called Glass of God and see why it's an overrated garbage that many think is the next big thing, but in reality is the daily metacore thing. Let's break this shit down. Bartender Glass of God 2024 is one of those anime that walks into the bar all dressed up with jazz playing in the background, acting like it's got divine wisdom to pour into your soul with every damn drink. But let's be real, it's just an average-ass show with a top-shelf illusion. Firstly, what is Glass of God anime? So, the story follows Ryu Sasakura, a mysterious and ultra-skilled bartender who works at a hidden bar called Eden Hall in Tokyo. Customers, usually emotionally troubled or stressed, wander in by chance. Ryu listens to their problems and then serves them the perfect drink, often accompanied by a life lesson or philosophical reflection. Meanwhile, a high-end hotel executive, Kuzuhara, is trying to recruit Ryu for his luxury bar project, believing Ryu's skills can heal people on a spiritual level. Other characters like Yui Kurushima help explore the world of mixology and emotional healing. That's it. There's nothing extraordinary in the show, just an overrated title, which sounds like it's something godly or magical, but plot twist. It's not, it's just a mediocre show of a guy serving drinks to the customers and throwing in some emotional baggage. Now, some people must have said Eden Hall is a special place and only chosen ones can enter it, but it's all a fucking lie. There's nothing chosen one shit, just random customers showing up. That's just plot requirement, nor does Ryu's drinks have any special magical ingredients that help any customers. And some people think it's one of the best anime. Just shut the fuck up, like, who are you fooling with this shit? Now let's talk about its characters and why they are boring as hell. Let me be clear. They're not bad in the sense of evil. They're not offensive. They're just boring as fuck. Flat, predictable, and emotionally stiff, like someone spilled whiskey on cardboard cutouts and called it character writing. Our protagonist, Ryu Sasakura, the mysterious bartender with the personality of a Zen rock. Ryu is the main dude, the bartender, the Glass of God guy. He's soft-spoken, mysterious, always calm, never gets angry, never fumbles, never does anything remotely interesting beyond mixing the perfect drink and dropping pseudo-deep quotes like he's a fortune cookie with a diploma. That might sound cool, but guess what? He has the emotional range of a lukewarm sake cup. You keep watching, waiting for him to break, grow, or even change tone, but he stays the same from episode 1 to 12. A damn liquor monk in suspenders. Then there's Ryoichi Kuzuhara, the hotel executive. He wants to open a bar in his fancy hotel and is obsessed with Ryu's skills. Stiff, formal, and mostly acts as a plot device to give Ryu more exposure. Next is Kurushima Yukari. The veteran bar owner, wise elder figure, owns another bar, sometimes mentors or guides Ryu. Next up is Kurushima Yui, the assistant hotel planner. She works under Ryoichi Kuzuhara. Curious about bartending and emotional healing, often acts as the newbie perspective for viewers. Now, why characters as well as the protagonist are boring? There's no arc, no conflict, no stakes. He solves people's problems with minimal effort and zero personality. His only trait is being good at bartending. That's it. That's the fucking tweet. Each episode introduces a new character with some emotional baggage: an overworked salaryman, a heartbroken artist, a jaded executive, some lonely young woman contemplating life choices. Yeah, the list goes on and on. They all walk into Eden Hall, sigh dramatically, spill their sob story, and Ryu magically knows which drink to give them so they can instantly feel healed, reflective, and ready to go hug their mom. Characters one-dimensional. You meet them, hear their problem, they cry a bit, drink, and poof. Story over. They exist only to make Ryu look wise, not to be interesting themselves. The emotional beats are forced, like the writers pulled cliché therapy session notes off Google and just slapped them on top of a cocktail recipe. Now, why the characters fail? Firstly, no character development. Nobody really changes. They just cry into their cocktail and walk off into the Tokyo night feeling marginally better. There's no emotional weight. The trauma and drama are all surface level. There's no deep dive into identity, no struggle to overcome. It's just sadness, drink, goodbye. It's overly polished. Everyone talks like they're auditioning for a fucking whiskey commercial. There's no grit, no edge. From the jump, Glass of God wants you to believe it's some kind of holy ritual. The show is filled with slow jazz, dim lighting, poetic lines like a drink for your soul. It tries hard to be classy, deep, and soothing, but strip away that smooth voiceover and shiny glassware, and what are you left with? Just another dude serving drinks and giving unsolicited life advice like he's Buddha behind a bar. Ryu is quiet, polite, emotionally reserved. Great. But that's all he is. Fans act like he's the next coming of Jesus in a bartender apron, but let's be honest. Ryu doesn't have any superpowers like some claim he has. He's a chill dude who knows how to pour liquor and quote philosophy. His superpower? Listening to customers and serving the perfect cocktail. That's it. No real character growth, no struggle, no stakes. Just, you're sad, here's a gimlet. Also, your dad probably loved you. Bro, come on. Here's where the show really oversells itself. Glass of God is supposed to be this mythical level drink. Some divine cocktail that heals emotional trauma, mends relationships, cures existential dread, and makes you cry tears of nostalgia. Except it doesn't. It's just a fancy name for a well-made drink, often something classic like a martini or old-fashioned. There's no actual mystery, no twist, no supernatural element. It's like calling a well-grilled sandwich the bread of the gods and acting like it'll change lives. It's just damn booze with emotional garnish. You don't watch Glass of God for a story, because it doesn't really have one. It's episodic to the point of redundancy. Each episode, a new customer walks in, they're sad. Ryu listens, he serves a drink. They leave with wet eyes and a renewed sense of purpose. Repeat that 12 times with different cocktail trivia, and boom. There's your season. No build-up, no climax, no conflict, just vibes. And yeah, some people love that, but don't pretend it's revolutionary. If you're a hardcore cocktail nerd, you'll probably love it. If you've worked in a bar, you might get nostalgic. But if you're here for anime with emotional weight, world building, character development, or even basic fucking tension, you're going to get bored faster than a whiskey sour on ice. This anime is basically a National Geographic docuseries about feelings and alcohol. It's chill, but it ain't deep. Bartender Glass of God isn't bad, it's just massively overhyped. It's beautifully animated, the sound design is soothing, and sure, some episodes are heartwarming, but let's stop pretending it's this deep, untouchable masterpiece of storytelling. It's anime ASMR for cocktail fans, nothing more. If you're not into mixology or vibecore anime, you'll probably zone out halfway through. Great aesthetic, but shallow AF. Characters are forgettable. Zero plot, just emotional one-shots. Feels more like a cocktail podcast with visuals than an anime. Overrated by people who confuse calm with genius. Want a slice-of-life anime with real substance? Watch Mushishi, Shuwa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, or even Kino's Journey. They'll actually stir your soul, not just your fucking drink. That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more anime content. And I'll catch you in the next one, my young bartenders. Old Gen Anime rules.